able to relay to the group behind.
Okay. Are you also unloading your weapon?
Her wasn't loaded.
Okay. All right.
Like, she has grenades. Her grenades are on her person, but she's...
And Elsie has palmed that gas grenade into the wonderful storage compartment in his cyber arm.
Okay.
Yeah, and she also has quite a few... What the fuck is happening in our neighborhood?
The Trexler Town Fire Department down there is going on a call.
Oh, okay. I was just like...
They probably just went down the highway to get where they're going. All right, so you guys managed to walk all the way back, and again, this is much more intense than you thought it was going to be. The Hive is dozens of times bigger than the one in the van, and it is filled with activity. Every single nook and cranny has some sort of honeycomb in it. Every single nook and cranny most likely has a bee in it. They're climbing over each other, they're vibrating their wings, there's just this dull thrum that just vibrates through your very essence as you walk up to the Yellowjacket, who's sitting next to an unconscious troll. She doesn't seem, she's not holding any weapons. There's a staff close by to her. But other than that, you don't see anything other than dozens upon dozens of bees.
Elsie's going to put his ballistic mask up, face to face. It's like, so, I'm sure you need her for something, but by technical, our job is to retrieve her.
Why, when she was left to die? Again, the thrum of her voice rattles the whole cave as every bee in the area reflects her voice.
Elsie's just going to rock side to side. Because I have a thing about leaving people to die by bug spirit.
She's already most dead.
Well?
And she kind of motions down to her. She has like a broken arm. Her face is beat up. You can barely see her chest moving up and down. She said it would be a mercy to allow the nymph inside of her.
That, where she is right now, I can fix.
Either between the two of us, we can fix it.
Okay. The Yellowjacket looks between her and looks between you and says, but she has been picked for a higher calling. Something beyond this mortal existence. We simply wish to be left alone.
And I was in Chicago. It doesn't work out that way.
She kind of tilts her head a little bit. She said, the bees are different than the roaches that you fought in Chicago that inflate their nests. We are orderly. We are culpable. We are capable. But we are ordered. We keep everything around us working in sync.
You ever see what a mantis spirit does to somebody in full body armor?
Oh, what does the full body armor?
A mantis spirit?
A mantis spirit is a lone spirit.
Yeah, Elsie's kind of just letting the anger get a bit of a hold of him right now.
Gotcha.
Have you ever seen what a mantis spirit does to someone in high-grade mil-spec armor? It's like opening a can.
Well, I can assure you that this is different.
Alright, Domino's gonna kind of put her hand on his shoulder. It's almost not quite gripping it, but kind of just being like you have to realize where we are and the influence that she has. Keep your shit in check.
If you would like to roll a composure check and have her composure assist you on it, you can.
Alright, I will do that.
Can I screech leadership of you, encouraging words from way the hell over here?
Can I use leadership on top of?
It's either or at this point.
Okay, let me see which one is better.
Elsie's just gonna start going. It's like, no, if she makes that decision, that's fine. But so far, you're pressing something on her because she's unconscious.
She is almost dead. The ritual is almost complete to save her.
And I'm telling you, I can fix it right now.
Your medicine will have no effect on this.
And Hurricane's going to say, yeah, even if you knock yourself out with that cloud, it'll knock off any bees near you, and I could probably drag y'all out. Your call.
Elsie's gonna look at her. You want to bet?
I think Domino's gonna chime in and be, would you at least let us try?
She will take a moment and step back.
I got 3 successes on that composure.
And I got 2 to assist.
Good job. All right, you guys are managing to keep it together. So LC, you guys will step up for first aid. Go for it.
I'm rolling 15 in first aid plus 1 to stabilize, so I'm rolling 16.
Don't forget the rating 6 med kit.
Yep. So 6. You would add 6 dice on top of that.
So I'm rolling 22.
No, I am rolling 20 at this point. No specialization.
Okay.
Well, so you're aiding her with 20. She's rolling 22.
Yep. First, I'm going to diagnose with a stat scan in my Cyberon. Get a full-on breakdown of everything that's wrong.
All right. Yellowjacket's pretty close to being right. She's almost dead. Like, she has been bleeding out too long. There's internal hemorrhaging. There's at least 1 or 2 ruptured internal organs. The troll was beaten up something hard. But there's no stings. There's no puncture marks.
So it's not from the bees. That's what we can assume.
LC's just going to start rattling off medical information while he starts setting up the medkits.
Okay.
And then while he's setting up the medkits, can I actually talk to Yellowjacket?
Sure.
What am I looking at any bonus with this information, Sarge? Or...
No. She is actually, the very fact that you're not taking demerits on this check is indicative of your diagnosis.
Let's see. Okay, so Bev, you're picking up 8 successes.
On top of my 8.
Yeah.
I see how many I can take.
What's your rank in first aid?
I don't know, that's what I'm looking at. How do I... Is it the number next to it?
It's the number after it.
Oh, so 1.
No, because it'll say first aid. Is that really just 1?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, why don't you turn around and help me then?
Yeah, I'll turn around and help you. But at this point, while you're doing all that, I'm basically going to look at Yellowjacket. I tried not to be completely unnerved and be like, when you found her, was there anyone else with her? Is there anything else you can tell us so at least we can, even if we're not able to completely help her, we can at least get some semblance of what happened?
She was left for dead.
Okay.
My flock took care of her. We tried our best. The only way to save her is to bring the nymph into her system.
So that is a total of 10 successes.
10 successes. Okay. This is an extended check. You're racing against time. This woman is pretty much done. So you're working seconds here, or minutes, So that's 10.
Okay. Rolling.
Hurricane, Cliff. What are your thoughts? What do you guys want to do?
Am I continuing to roll first aid?
No, you're talking to the Yellowjacket at this point.
Okay, so I'm not helping him anymore.
We are at 15.
15. Okay. Before you continue, same question. Hurricane, Cliff. What are you guys doing?
I'm very quietly going to rake the tunnel to collapse. Or the entrance.
Okay.
Cliff is gonna, bide his time outside. Try not to go in there, but he's gonna tell his spirit of beast to, if things go bad, use its powers to try and calm the bees as best it can.
Okay. That would be another service, but that's great. Hurricane, do you have an explosive skill?
Yes, sir. I have engineering and I have demolitions, both.
Roll engineering first.
I assume this would be closest to civil, or what?
Yeah, this will be very, very close to civil.
Okay, 2, and then regular demo?
Yes.
Was that as an assist roll to the demo, or what?
Yeah, it was. So take 2 extra successes on the demo.
2 extra successes, okay.
2 dice, my apologies.
Oh, okay. That would be nice, but...
Yeah, right.
So 3, is that going to do it, or do I need edge?
You get about a quarter of the way through the mouth of the cave. The problem is that it stretches up too high for you to reach by yourself.
I'm going to look...
Cuff.
And I'm going to say, yeah, Cliff, either you or the critter needs to give me a boosty here.
Cliff's eyes, it comes over, although he's pretty skinny.
Okay.
Need a roll for that?
You can climb up on top of his shoulders. It's going to be a
Sure,
very
why
strange
not?
sight, though. I mean, if you guys want to roll cooperative stealth to see if any of the bees spot you spraying the strange foam on their entrance.
I swear to God, if you guys blow this,
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Trapping you in a cave with thousands of bees.
Ooh, that would be terrible.
Yeah, Hurricane is gonna like look to Cliff and like just walk back together, deliver the tablet, go someplace, tip off Firewatch, and then just drink himself into oblivion.
So you guys are leaving?
Not yet.
All right.
All right, I don't know. What do we need to do to set this up here then?
Cliff
Stealth
will
or-
jump on your shoulders, and you both will roll stealth, and whoever's is highest will dictate.
All right, Cliff. I think it's edge time.
And don't forget, you get is it +1? LC with your thingamadoodle.
For
Right.
stealth? Yeah, TACnet, you get a
Yep.
+1 to stealth.
Oh, cool.
it's the little things in life.
Nice. Finally,
Wow.
There you go. Excellent.
we are the sneakiest piggyback demo team ever.
All right, so you guys
I don't know,
you guys managed to make it halfway through in the
I
time
don't know.
that Elsie is trying, and literally has his hands with shock pads over her heart.
My right hand is a shock hand.
You get 2 more chances, Elsie. Make them count.
I mean, in extended test, doesn't everything stack?
It does. That's why I'm saying you have 2 more chances.
I am edging this. The exclamation point is before the greater than 5, so here we go.
150. I think that might do it.
Oh,
I think that went the wrong way.
50.
Yeah,
How is that
I
possible?
put that in the wrong
Adding all the
spot.
dice up.
Exclamation point after.
Yes, after.
I was like, what?
1, 2, 3, 4, or you can roll it in. That's fine.
Yeah,
10 successes. You're at 15.
25.
Now you're at
It's like
25.
10 then 5, then another 10, so that's 25.
The Yellowjacket looks over you guys, and you almost see her breathe a sigh of relief as the trolls her vitals stabilize. She is in desperate need of actual medical care, but for the moment, she's alive.
No shit. Elsie is not even looking up. He is. Don't talk to me. Don't stop me. If you do, I will put a bullet in you.
At this point, Domino is going to try to talk to the crazy bee-looking lady.
Okay.
And seeing that she's stabilized, kind of noticing her relaxing a little bit, almost just be like, thank you for at least allowing us to try. Can we take her to actually get the treatment that she needs, because we can't perform this here in this environment, kind of showing that we have very little room to move, and
Right.
we obviously don't have the equipment to fully stabilize her the rest of the way.
She
I
looks
can get my
around.
auto-injector to make her feel happy.
The Yellowjacket looks around and sighs, and she goes, "It is against the best interests of the Hive, but if she is not dying, there's no reason to rescue her. So
Good call.
take her, and we will continue our Hive with other ways."
She's gonna nod and say thank you. Look at Elsie with the eyes on you, better pick her the fuck up and get the hell out of here.
Elsie is just gonna lift her up and start walking.
Okay?
And then she's
I mean,
gonna like
2
I'm
strength,
assuming
6
you can-
cyber arms, base 5 strength.
Yeah, you're fine.
Can we actually can I talk to the guys outside and kind of give them like a don't blow it, don't blow it, don't blow it, don't blow
I
it.
could
Elsie's
just
gonna
see
stop
that
for a second, look back at her. Do you know who did this?
The farmer.
Right. Thank you.
Cliff, would you like to look at the tablet after
Sure.
you get down? Because I can see that kind of Three Stooges. You guys are wobbling, holding each other up, trying to spray the foam, and then you both look down in shock, like, "Oh wait, shit, we don't need to do this anymore." Fuck, get down, get down, get down. They can't
Elsie's
see
like
us.
walking out carrying a troll. Like, whatever.
Like, whatever, bitches.
Well, no, he has two obvious cyber. He has at least one obvious cyber arm. It's 2075. That's not out of the question.
So, while you guys are down, Hurricane, Cliff, would either of you like to read the tablet?
Can I once we're outside? Because I have.
Well, Hurricane's going to share it on our mutual connection here.
Okay. So all of you see that these awakened bees are creating a drug called honeysuckle. It's about 4 times more potent than bliss.
Jesus Christ.
And it is currently being sold on the market at 600 nuyen a drop.
Cha-ching.
Huh.
This hive, the beekeeper only has the one hive, and that's in the van. You also see other things in there referring to Melissa as an indentured servant.
Ooh. Oh.
This
no.
was very clearly blackmail.
So, I have an alternative plan if y'all want to. Would you all like to hear it?
Yes. If it involves
Yes,
studying
let's
the
continue to
beast in his
move
hole,
away
yes.
here fast.
Yep, we're moving quickly. Now, this has 2 roads. I have a buddy of mine that can make sure that this man is arrested before the sun goes down today. Or I have another friend of mine that could burn this whole place to the ground and make sure that this man is never heard from again.
Are you speaking this?
Nope, DNI.
Good job.
Can we take a bunch of the
Can this
honey
contact of yours make sure you can burn it without also turning into an inspect spirit himself?
Full disclosure, it's either a good old KE buddy of mine, or I'm calling the Vori.
And I have a Voricon.
Vori versus insects. Jesus Christ.
Or Knight Errant. Because this information's going one way or the other. I'd prefer it go to KE, but that's just me.
They're both nasty in their own way, but Christ. You know what? Whichever way results in less insect spirits. How about that?
All right, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to go back to the guy. Actually, give me that data pad for a second. I'm going to copy everything on it.
Okay.
Would you like an edit file action? Or?
No, it's what you have managed to piece together is that Michelle was using this as blackmail to get out of her contract. Because there was a very big suspicion that she was never ever going to pay off her contract.
Probably. But that is step 5. That comes in a second. First, we're going to get back in the truck.
Hold on. What's up, Thelma?
Okay, so
Hand.
Okay, so if are we actually going to give the pad back to the farmer?
Because he'll pay us, and then we can get paid again.
Because here's the kicker. If I can somehow, I'm not sure the extent of my jerry-rigging, but if I can have it so it shows up, but time it for it to self-destruct.
You can just set a data bomb to do that. After X amount of accesses, it corrupts the file.
Oh,
It's a special
Can
data
you do
bomb.
that?
No, I don't
Yes.
think I can. Not with
I
my
can.
computer, so I don't know. That's what. It's not.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a program.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Now, setting a data bomb is computers plus... Oh, God, I haven't done this since I played Glowworm.
Cliff, Hurricane, what are you guys doing?
Cliff
I
still
am
thinks we should grab a bunch of the honey before we give this over to someone to burn it.
If
You're-
Cliff wants to go back in there, then
you are fine to do that, buddy.
As you're leaving, the droning gets deeper.
Uh-oh.
You might want to go.
On second thought, he'll just dismiss his beast spirit.
All right. So I'm just setting a nice little rating 3 data bomb. So, Sarge, if you want to roll 6 dice, I want to say it's... Is that set up? And I actually need to crack the core for this.
Wait, can I assist at all? Because I have computers. So what is it? It's computers and what else?
Logic, I think.
Because I can roll to assist if you would like.
I'm just going to pull it up quickly because I want to make sure I have this right the first time. Because if I don't, it's
Yeah, Hurricane also has computers. He can help you out too.
Oh, it's software, not computers. Thank you,
Oh.
Ray.
And I can't.
Elsie, I'd also like to point
So-
out that you're currently carrying a troll and can't really do this.
AR,
I can.
wireless access, and an agent.
I thought we determined that there was no wireless access.
Fair enough. That's what it. Fair enough. I will do this when we get back to the car.
Okay.
Yeah, we
because
need to
I
get
wouldn't-
her out of
I
here.
wouldn't be able to though, because I have 10 in software and my logic is 8.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and say that between all of you, you managed to get the data bomb on it. Because you're all going, put it on, put it on. I'm pretty sure you'll cooperate to do it. And do it successfully.
Give him 3 reads of the data before it corrupts.
Okay. Does everybody agree on that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
we
might
all
just
have a
keep
copy
that
of the
and
file,
just
right?
make sure everything's on there, and then delete it himself. So who knows?
That's possible.
Yeah. Then it works out for us either way.
All right, so we're gonna get her back, and I'm gonna say, hey, what are we gonna do about her? We're supposed to deliver her back. Isn't he
No,
gonna
he
just
said he
finish the
wanted
job?
to take that. I'm going to take her to a friend of mine, get her patched up, and get her on her feet.
All right, tell me where that friend is, because unless you want me to deal with the dude over there.
Tell you what. Park your truck a little bit up the road, away from the guy's house. We'll walk, say some, and just say we parted our ways. I'll get in my truck, my van. I'll meet you somewhere. We'll load her up, and all said and done.
Okay,
Wait,
just hope she
wait,
can
this-
hold through it here.
Doesn't somebody have like a troll size compartment in their vehicle?
I do. I have a control-size smuggling compartment, but I don't think it's a good idea to put her in there right now.
If it's only for a little bit, she'll be okay. Especially if I leave her tagged with a biomonitor, so we can. No.
No. I mean, she was severely beaten within literally an inch of her life.
Okay.
Might
So
not be a good idea to shove her in a smuggling
So-
compartment.
That or I can.
we're gonna have to take a drive to Tacoma.
I can
Where's
do
your
that.
contact,
Which one?
Domino? Your street doc. Because you're in the Barrens, right?
Yeah, Street Dogs in the Barrens. So maybe we could take her to the Barrens.
It'd be a shorter trip.
That, and I also have. Hold on.
Because you need to get her to a doctor now.
Yeah. And
All
I
right.
can call my doc up once we get into Wi-Fi. I'm just double checking something.
Renton is south,
No, that's not
or
what I'm looking for.
Okay. What's up?
where's Renton again? Because that's where mine is.
Renton is south of Redmond.
Oh, then yeah, that's a
No,
bad idea.
Redmond. Let's see. No, yeah. Hang on. I wonder if I still have it. Give me 1 second.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Aha.
And
I
also, I
have
can.
half of Seattle, circa 2075. Redmond. Yeah, Redmond's the whole west side of the city. Redmond is definitely closer. Then down the middle is Bellevue. Renton is on the other side of Redmond.
Either or, but
Okay.
in the meantime, I have an auto injector gun, so if need be, I have Bliss and Narcojack.
Here's a map for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say that you guys successfully managed to get her to Bev's contact. You guys take the pad back with the data bomb to the farmer. What do you tell him?
Found your data.
Oh, good. Is Michelle okay? I assume you not bring her, so...
She didn't make it.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I will make sure to inform family. Thank you. I will release escrow payment now for everyone.
Right, you have a good day.
You want to make a composure check? No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
to
I'm
not-
kidding. Don't worry about it.
To
I'm
not
gonna.
fall off and break this little man.
And I'm gonna. Hurricane's been thinking a long time. Unless she was completely submissive or something, or she had an inhibitor chip put in her neck, how the hell did this asshole beat her up?
That's a good question.
would Elsie have been able to have found that in her? I don't know, like the extent of his scanny hand.
His scanny hand will just tell him what is wrong. He won't tell him what caused it. However, if you both would like to make a medicine check for me, if anybody has it, you can make it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
I have
here. Only 3.
I have 14. I have 12, but it's rank 4.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so both of you realize that you've only seen injuries like this in high-speed crashes. But there was a distinct lack of cuts and lacerations, as though someone would have flown through a window or got crumpled against glass or jagged metal. But the impact is about the same.
So something impacted the hell out of her.
Most likely multiple times.
So he rammed her with the truck, with his own truck.
One could look at it that way. Did anybody sense the Johnson?
No.
He is a fragging mage.
Would you like to, Cliff?
Sure.
Go ahead. Before you guys part ways. 2 successes. Hold on. What's the sensing chart? I forget what page.
I'm pretty sure that's enough to tell that he is awakened, but not the rating.
Probably. Hold on. Combat.
So I cannot help you, my child.
Done the magic section. Because this determines what you guys figure out.
2. The presence, location of cyber implants, the class of magical subject, fire elemental, blah blah blah.
Okay, that's good because both of his arms are cyberware.
Aha.
A couple other internal upgrades too.
So he just pummeled her.
Looks like it.
Huh.
Maybe that's what got the bees agitated at that third hive.
They saw it.
Kef.
Could have been.
All right, so that's.
I have to resist, like, her morals wants her to just beat this dude's face in or grenade his house and burn it to the damn ground.
So I'm going to call the run here. Is there anything that you guys would like to wrap up with?
I'm just gonna talk it over with last call, and I said, "Are you absolutely sure your boys can take care of that hive?"
Cliff is gonna suggest not calling the Vori just in case they're friends.
I'm gonna take a guess and assume they know how to properly handle these things after Chicago.
I just hope they don't use it as part of their projects. You heard the rumors there. Damien's got antenna where the sun don't shine, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
And he is gonna call his KE detective buddy, good old Jimmy Z.
Jimmy Z. I'm surprised he's still alive with all the hijinks that you've pulled.
He's getting up there, though. I mean, that loyalty 5.
We may have to change that. I mean, what? Okay, so you give him a call. You kind of hash it out. He says that he will be sending people soon. At least who he can convince. Yes, they take insect spirits very seriously, but with the KE, it's procedure. There's shit you got to fill out. There's people that you got to talk to and evidence you got to file.
Did you have your comm link or your cam or whatever taking pictures of the thing on hard copy?
Gun cam's recording at all times right to the comm link.
True, but your gun was most of the time pointing down.
Very true.
Just saying.
So yeah, we don't have a lot. I just tell Jimmy, it's like, look, just pull whatever you can, get someone out there. At the very least, he's dealing shit worse than Bliss.
Okay. We'll get right on it, LC. I know you're a pretty straight shot, so keep your nose clean.
Yeah, you too.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you guys get. I believe we agreed on 6 karma, or not 6 karma, 6,000 million per person.
Yep.
And you guys are also going to be getting 7 karma apiece.
Karma, all right.
Yep. You're also going to be taking +1 notoriety for not destroying a nest when you read into it of insect spirits.
You know what? I'll eat that.
I'll eat that. You're also going to be taking +1 street credit for actually walking into a hive. That shit will be maybe not said to the dawn of time, but if anybody is even slightly suspicious that you walked in and walked out of a hive without ever dying, you're pretty good in their book, or at least very tough. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, and we will have a further conversation as to everything that just happened. But everybody go ahead and say goodnight to the stream.